When you're falling, I'll be there above all.
Other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it just takes out all the minions.
I can
on
still
that
take
side
out a
of the
big
room.
chunk of minions.
Yeah.
And
As
free
well as
the other
almost
guys
kill a
up.
Roman centurion.
So Scrap, you make your dodge as
Yep,
well.
yep, yep. And this is at +5 because it's an AoE. Even with it. All right. That's
Wow.
fine. That's okay. The effect is still within my realm of possibility.
Take an excellent DC 26. Okay. Here we go.
Wow, really? I rolled a 4 again.
Wow!
Of course, I actually do. I can't do anything against minions, but other PCs I can kill.
So let's see. That's 17. That's 2 degrees for me.
That is that 3 or 4 degrees?
Wait, is that toughness result for the
That's
Centurion or for the NPC?
It's 4 degrees.
That's 4 degrees. Shit.
So he makes like the goofy noise of like woo as he flies out the window from the explosion. He flies out of sight. He's out of the fight.
Now watch at least 3 of the minions make their rolls.
Yeah, Christ. Okay.
How many of them were in the blast zone?
All of
4.
To hit
All
me
those 4?
and the Centurion required him to hit all of the dudes as well.
Well, you said there was 10 in the room, so if you're saying there's only 4 hit.
It's
The
split.
other one's split up.
Yeah.
Okay, again, I
yeah,
can't see what y'all are doing.
I forgot. Yeah, they're split on opposite sides of the room.
Okay.
Okay.
2 dodged.
So 2 dodge. Let's do the 2 dodges first.
1 is
I think
dead.
1 actually succeeds, but 1's dead.
Actually,
And-
only 1 dodged.
What? No, we had a 23 and a 29. Dodge DC is 18.
Oh,
So-
okay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that's out of date.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Must be higher.
another one of the
Yeah,
thugs flickers out of
it's-
existence, and
It's effect level 11, so I don't know what the dodge DC would be.
Effect 11, the dodge DC would be 21, in which case they still do dodge.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
You're right. I'll update my thing.
So one of them does not die, but the other, let's see these other 2 that did not dodge. Oh, he's still dead though. And dead. So all but one of them have been turned into little balls. These balls.
yeah, their humanoid forms just flicker out of existence. Where in the room is Scrap, by the way?
He got out of the elevator and it's coming to the office from like the hall.
But is he still in the hall, or?
No, he's entered into the room.
Okay. Then he wouldn't be able to see the things I was say.
Okay, so it is on to the.
Oh wait, I took 2 degrees. What am I?
You're dazed.
Dazed. Oh my god. Fucking look that up again. Alright, keep going.
It is the Thuggo's turn. You have 1 thug that's nearby Scrap, and you have 5 more.
I get a resistance roll though.
Yes,
right?
you do.
All right. And then okay, so nope, of course not. It's freaking 7.
By the way,
7.
have you not been rolling for Scrap? Shouldn't Scrap get resistances too? I'm sorry, Scrap. Epic is what I meant to say.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, Epic should get resistances as well.
Resist it, Scrap. Resist it.
So
Kronos
I'm like
told
2
you.
behind for Scrap, I think, or Epic, I mean.
Yes, Epic also gets to roll will resist.
But I didn't get to roll him last turn, so I'm 2 behind.
All right, so yeah, make those.
That is correct.
14, no. 11, no.
He's lost the will, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, where are the 5 that are not near Scrap?
5 are kind of clustered close by the Puppet Master and are firing on.
Yeah, okay. Five fire on Firebrand. You remember that thing we were talking about that never happened?
Yes.
Yeah, gonna go for a death hug on Scrap.
So 5. So let's do this 5 first, because it's more aesthetic if it is this way. So I don't know. Pop. Do lasers go pop? I guess they do.
Right, they're looking to hit 22s this time, and that is still 3
hits.
Damn, boy! Why do these goons roll so well?
Goons are amazing in this game. Like, we should just make a
Absolutely.
squad of goons, and they'll just immediately kill anyone we're
Next
trying to kill.
character, I'm just gonna do summon goon every round. So let's see. So first toughness. Oh, I'm
Ooh.
back to staggered again. Oh wait, no,
No, that isn't that
that's
that is barely
versus-
dazed.
yeah. So barely dazed, but that's still gonna be
Another injury.
1 more damage. The second one, or a little better, so that's gonna be 3, 6. Well, I'm still dazed, and I take another damage. And the last one, I take another damage.
Jeez, they're plugging away at you.
Yeah,
Use your giant burning and then just.
there is like an increasing amount of like semi-metallic dust around Firebrand as like little bits of metal come into existence just to absorb the fire, but it hardly dissipates the heat. Actually, what effect are these lasers?
Well, the way
Laser
that I usually
effect.
run laser is heat piercing,
hmm
but I don't know how you would have.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have like outright immunity to all fire effects.
don't know that lasers and fire are the same.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. It
Yeah.
entirely is like energy rulings.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind, but I guess in this case, they are light, and that is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, this laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. So
But they typically
fire
hurt
in
things
there.
by burning. But whatever.
Whoa.
I'm still getting shot the hell up.
Oh, scrap! There's no need to flex on everyone.
well, that's Google flexing.
Yeah.
Well,
I know you mean.
I
Crap,
only
stop
know
being
it
smarter
because-
than me.
I mean,
That's
I
only
believe
because
there's
I know
a.
because those are the-
I believe there's a guy next to Scrap who's gonna run in for a hug.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course,
So,
at the last minute, as the arms try to come down around him, the holograph is gonna fade away, and you just see this ball glowing, making a noise.
Oh well, do noise. All right, that
Beep,
means
beep.
it's a good thing.
So let's see here. This is an AOE. So make a dodge check, please.
And you did say you said it was AOE, right?
Yes, this is a dodge DC, and it is AOE.
That's a 12.
That is a failure. Now make a 25 toughness check.
Man, really another? What kind of
How
damage
big of
is
an
it?
AoE is it?
30.
Then
Let's
I gotta
see
make
here.
it 2.
Ooh, yeah, just barely.
You said it was a 20?
Yeah, so
The dodge?
that is a successful dodge. The toughness DC is and you succeed on the toughness. And it has burst.
Is it like a explosion, or?
Yeah. Well, it is what was it like a explosion of force? How did you describe it?
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Yeah.
It's a self-destruct device.
It go.
Detonates on the inside and.
So this thing just blew up right in your face. Scrap, it is your turn. This ball
Wait,
is
so
about to
Well, how much was the DC for the toughness? Was it again?
it was a 25.
So that's 2 things. So I'm already dazed. Am I staggered now?
Daze does not progress up to stagger.
Okay, great. I pick up this one and I throw it over here.
There's nothing actually there. I just used that for the.
No, but there's a
This
little
one-
guy the little thing that I punched out into like unless they exploded with the thing.
No. Like this isn't an actual thing. It's just there for the turn order.
Yeah, that's
Oh, then
that's
where's-
AI.
This one's-
space.
Yeah, this one's
Oh, there it
Puppet
is.
Master down
Well,
here.
great.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a beep 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 in his face. We only do one standard action, so I might as well throw a bomb at him. If it hits, it'll explode.
The one that has died.
No, the one that I punched. Oh, that's right. There's a rocket that hit there earlier, wasn't there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't even get there.
You can make the athletics check to run faster.
Or can we assume there's a chair or something he can grab and throw?
There are general office
Are
supplies.
you in
Let's
the
see.
office proper right now with the one that
Fucking
Puppet
fine,
Master's
I'm in
in?
a white plane.
All right, I think we said you assumed you were in there, because if you are,
Yes.
there's at least 4 standing plants. Otherwise, there's just the desk and the chair that Puppet Master is in. It's a very plain office, as was described.
Alright.
Throw
So-
a potted plant at him.
Yeah, that's an option.
Why would I not throw the desk?
I don't know.
He's-
Are you at the
the
desk?
desk is over there.
Yeah.
Over where? This is a white plate. There's only one desk.
It's
The one
here.
desk he has.
Yeah, this is like the head honcho
Wait,
office,
wait.
so
Oh, it's
Let
a
me,
head
uh,
honcho office.
yes.
He's got his sickle desk there. There you go.
My real trick was to isolate you guys in a white void. You'll never come back from that.
And I can't
Oh,
move diagonally, can I? It
no.
doesn't count for the 5 feet.
Oh no, yeah, you can move diagonally.
Well, he just fired a rock at me, so I'm gonna throw him at him.
I'll hit the hammer with you.
But I can't because I'm dazed, so I'll move, and that's it.
Oof. Big days hour.
Do I get any recovery thing at the end, or is daze just stay there?
I think days you get rid of at the beginning of your next turn.
I just kind of do it at the end of the round that it affects you.
Oh, okay, well, that also works, I suppose.
'Cause, I mean, that's when all the saves happen anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Firebrand.
Return fire. But in this specific case, I think I would like to try to get as many as possible without hitting my friends this time. I could maybe try to wing it to get the boss man, but I think it's likelier that I just hit the 5 minions.
Yeah.
There we go. So, Cone O Fire is a dodge 18. See
Okay.
23 damage.
Bup, 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 bup.
Make it, and fail. So 3 of
Okay.
them DC 19 toughness, 2 of them DC 23.
All right, let's do the 3 first. Oof. 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 They're dead. The 3 that failed. Oof. 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 They're dead.
That
I-
is
for
some
some
big
reason
oofs.
So they all Pepsi.
So I am no longer dazed, but I am distracted now. And that area of the building is on fire.
So are all the thugs on this floor dead now?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to know.
Something tells me there's just gonna be mounds of thugs before this is over.
Well, I mean, there's still all the thugs on the other floors, but that's not what I was getting
Yeah.
at. I just wanted to know so I can keep track of my mental image.
Right. So it is now the Puppet Master's turn.
He
Going
is
to-
going to stand up from his desk, raise both hands in the air, and say, "I surrender." At the same time, Arsenal attack Firebrand, please.
All right, so I assume the VI is just maintaining the hold over
Epic.
Epic at this point. Yeah. So Arsenal, you may attack Firebrand in any way you wish.
Oh boy. You could do it in my favorite way. Oh, you did the taser. A
Only
14's action. What does distraction do again? Is that half?
Does it hit?
That's what I'm asking. I think distracting is having my defenses. It's been a bit since I actually remember what it did.
The glossary in the back is very helpful. Let's see here.
I have one in the front.
It's not very helpful at all. When I was making the afflictions that I wanted, I had to keep going back and forth trying to figure it out. What's the difference
Wasn't
between this and this?
You just gotta use the Chad Hero Lab. Big money.
There's dying, there's defenseless.
Where is distracted?
Do.
It's not
What
in here.
distracted do again?
Fuck it, index.
I never remember using Distracted before.
Distracted, 147. Yeah, because it's like specifically a penalty.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Vulnerable.
Become vulnerable.
That's
Just
what
make it
it
fucking.
does.
So it
makes it
halves
very
your active.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
So
hot.
halves
It's
my
hot.
active brings it down to 15.
Still a miss.
Yeah, just an inch off. I'm like, I'm wise to the tasers this time.
All right, you have missed. Now well, you do get to use both your actions, so you can have him move somewhere as well. But you just said attack Firebrand, right?
That's
Yeah.
my only thing. Is he said attack Firebrand, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So all the thugs.
Here's my question then.
Yes.
Can I take my full movement?
You are controlled at this point,
Mm-hmm.
so unless he tells you to do something, you will not do it.
Okay.
If you were compelled, then yes.
All right. I'm making sure. I'm trying to find creative ways.
Yes.
Those are the best ways.
So
What if
all
I
the
poop
thugs,
in my suit?
Okay, no, I can't do that. So
and make your resistances as well for both yourself and Epic.
there's Epic.
Does that no? Wait.
He's 25.
Gee.
And here's me. Nope.
That's a thick oof. All right, so all the thugs are
Getting
Pepsi.
close.
Scrap. He started firing. The absolute mad lad started firing on Firebrand as well.
This guy said he surrenders,
Yeah, he raised
Yeah.
both hands in the
And
air,
then they
stood
moved.
up, and said, "I surrender."
and then he immediately fired at.
No,
Fire-
no. Arsenal fired at Firebrand.
But I meant to do
Yeah.
the little thing, but it didn't show up, and I forgot you're not in the map. Yeah, Arsenal fired at the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck it.
And I
1,
did
2,
say out
3,
the suit is
4.
compromised.
Extra effort. I'm going to beat him in the face. And scramble on top of the desk and just sock him.
You're no longer Dave. That was last
Scramble on top
round,
of
wasn't it?
Oh, I never actually got to do the thing for it.
I
you-
mean,
it's
it
it's
just
not
goes
it's not
away.
sort of like resistance. It just goes away after you.
Oh, it just goes away? Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Then-
you don't have to
then, yes, I
extra.
don't have to use extra effort. I'll just punch him in the face, and I'll get rid of the little
I
face.
like the description of scrambling onto the desk to punch the man. All right, so hit them. Hit.
Oops, that's initiative. Wrong button.
Ugh.
Sorry. If it shows it twice, that's what. Whatever. Really? 16? Yeah.
That's a miss.
16. Isn't that against his parry?
It is against parry. I'm just punching
Oh,
the guy.
that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Well, roll a toughness against 25.
Yikes.
That's 3 degrees.
Yeah, that is.
That's an impossibility.
Yeah.
And then I
So
grab him.
here's the problem:
Wait.
you don't
Yeah.
grab him. The moment your fist comes down, his face looks just up at you for a moment, small smile, and a ball is there in its place.
Ball.
Collapses to the ground. You've punched a ball to death.
Can I?
There's
I pick
only one proper retort to all this.
Balls.
Yeah. However, though, I do believe that both Epic and Arsenal are now free. Instant
Yeah.
recovery.
Probably what ends up happening, because I think this makes most sense thematically, the whole suit appears to shut down. You know, the little lights that show that it's on just, and then there's about a 3-second thing, and then everything boots back up.
Kind of like in the first Iron Man when he flies too high, and the suit
Yeah.
powers down, and just falls
Oh,
for
yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
Cool. It's cool.
All right.
Okay, I know what's moving up on the project list to page 1 now. We're definitely going to have to harden the suit. And you, Epic.
I kind of like walk into the room. I'm assuming initiative is over now, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I walk into the room and like lightly kick the ball. It's like, huh, weird that a ball like this could have a daughter.
oh, by
Is
the
Lucius
way,
okay?
just quick, by the way, you don't see any hostages.
Yeah. Remember,
That
I
actually checks out.
I had made the comment that I suspect the hostages are not what they seem.
Right, but I didn't know exactly how you meant that. I thought for a moment you might have thought, oh, the hostages are in on it.
That's what I
well, actually,
thought.
kind of
That
thought.
was-
That.
Adam actually have
I
a
think we
thing.
both like it knew from once we figured it out. Like, oh yeah, the hostages are also fake.
Yeah. Okay, just want to make it clear.
Yeah, no. We're
So
really gonna
just a-
start punching out hostages. I know people are like that though, but So
So-
I'll kind of look over and go, could you have Epic sweep the building, make sure there's nobody else in here?
Let's check Lucius first.
No, I'll handle him.
Okay, thank you, and apologize that I lost complete control of the system. But
I
yeah,
will.
I start getting into the local network and see if I can find cameras and etc.
Oh, this was where the map would have been awesome, man. I was planning on you hacking the building from moment one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where the vision blocking layers would come in, Larry. I told you I had a
Yeah.
GM layer. The GM layer showed me where the security cameras were. I was ready with security camera tokens to put on the map to show you
Yeah.
vision throughout the entire building, man. It would have been fucking amazing.
You went too hard, man. You
I
built too
went
close.
too hard. I flew too close to the sun. You got me right, man.
You were trying to
Oh.
build the Tower of Babel, and you, I don't know, something, roll 20 gods.
Yeah. Like I said, next time I'll just have more maps. I
We
thought I
lost the
could handle
GM.
it. I've done bigger maps than this before, and it works
So,
fine.
now that Fwee's gone, let me just roll up some dice here.
I think you'll find, though, you have a secondary GM right now, so...
Yep.
So, those dice don't matter. So, what were you doing, Damon Wolf? Arsenal?
Hacking into the local network to do a scan of the building, see if we have any other thugs we have to deal with, any sign of actual hostages, etc., etc.
Sure, roll them bones.
Wait,
All
what?
right.
What did happen to Fui? Where'd he go?
I don't know. He's not in Discord right now.
Yeah, everything must have dropped for him.
Well,
He's still
okay.
here in
Roll20
20.
seems notorious about like not actually registering someone's left.
Yeah, it takes them a minute to drop from that after they drop from
Alright.
everywhere else in the world.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and make my roll then.
And I will grab some water real quick.
Oh, now I get that.
Oh, that's what you wanted? Sorry, man. Here you go. Taking a nap.
Yeah, there's
Totally
there is
refreshed.
a whole security array of cameras and systems specifically designed to double check on like magnetic arrays and trip lines of laser systems. There are so many. This must be some sort of high-tech security office because it has so many security arrays that you can double check and run through your processors. And it
Alright,
seems
maybe-
like there are actually a number of figures still left in the building.
All right. Do these figures look like the thugs? Do they look like regular workers?
They look like the thugs, but they heavily detect on the magnetic arrays.
All right. Are they moving around or are they staying in one place?
They are moving around. It seems like they're all making for an exit.
They're making for an exit. I lock down that exit.
Which is fine, because there are also a lot of automatic security doors that require both keypads or sensor cards.
Yeah. Basically, I want to try and see if we can. I don't want those to get away, and I figure out where they are and how we can get to them. And I want to. And we've got more of those.
Oh, right. There's the fire.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I also triggered the fire suppression in this room briefly to put out the fire.
It's cool. I got one on my belt at this point.
Yeah, you'd figure Firebrand would have the nullify power for fire. Start fire, put out fire.
No, I don't
No.
control it. I just create lots and lots of it irresponsibly.
Alright,
You have technology to clean up the messes.
since I can't see the map that he put you guys on, are any of you around the desk? Except for the one of you
Yes.
that's on top of the desk.
He's
I'm still
Arson's
kind of
probably
near the
good-
desk.
He's about 15 feet away total from the dead guy himself.
Alright, the monitor that's sitting on the desk.
Mhm.
It goes from a basic, regular scene background, whatever.
Mhm.
And it changes. Well, you see the mouse moving, although the mouse on the desk isn't moving, and it moves around
Yeah.
and it clicks onto like a video editor and whatnot. And
Mhm.
then you can see the figure of Puppet Master on the screen.
Mhm.
This thing on? Can you guys hear me?
I don't respond.
Scrap just kind of goes, uh-huh.
And you see his hand move over and taps a couple of things. You guys are looking at the screen. I can see that. Can you hear me?
Yep. Uh-huh. I can hear you.
All right. Well done today. I
You
will.
made my friend hit me with a missile. That's not okay.
I thought it was hilarious.
I will find other things hilarious later. But for now, what were you talking about?
Ah, yes. I plan to see you again. You might not know where, you might not know when, but I'll always be around. I mean,
I'll meet you. You just have to tell me when and where. I'll show up. You just gotta actually be here. And he just kind of gestures down at the thing as whatever that was. It didn't do too good, and it was very unsatisfying.
sure. How about I meet you tomorrow at the fort? Mid-afternoon? Work for you?
Would actually be you?
I think the better question is, would I be stupid enough to go there?
I hope so. God, I hope so. I would drown you like the rat you are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, fly around, kill everybody in your home, and just replace them with holographs so you never know who's real and who's not. How about that? That sound cool? That's something we're doing now?
I don't
Hot
have
jokes
a
on
home.
you. He doesn't have family.
I don't have anybody.
Yeah?
So,
no?
go
Not all
ahead.
those
Go ahead and
homeless
destroy
people in
no
that
one.
place you call home? Those aren't family? You don't care about those people?
Work associates.
Yes. Sounds cool.
Okay, well.
Can I trace that
have
signal back since the witty banter here has been continuing on for a nice long period of time?
That's fair. That's something you can do. Give me a roll. Well, I double check one of the powers I've got listed.
Not as good, but
You only get the 20 once.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
26.
That is good.
Yeah, for epic, that's pretty crappy.
Hey, for me, that's amazing.
Ah, yes. Yeah, sure. You can trace it back. It is coming from...
Inside the house.
Sorry, I was having to double check the map. I don't know, there's a name to everything. It is coming from northern Privnity. Oh, sorry, I'm talking while I'm on the damn chat again. It's coming from northern Privnity.
Alright. Is it good enough trace I can narrow it down to a block, or just to or is it I know it's in that general area sort of thing?
You rolled what, 21? Or 26, sorry.
26.
26. Yeah, that's fine. That seems perfectly reasonable for a 26.
Well, I know it within the block?
Yeah.
Okay. I give Scrap a kind of covert thumbs up.
Is there a camera on this thing, or is he just using the security cameras or something? Or a
I'm
webcam on the monitor?
I'm assuming the security cameras.
That would be a pretty good assumption.
Scrap's gonna look at the monitor. And is it the same guy that I punched practically?
Yeah, no, it looks exactly like the guy who was sitting at the desk, raised his hands up and everything. You know, hoodie, USB cable face.
Scrap's just kind of stare at the monitor for a second, and then he's gonna go, "I'll see you soon." And he's gonna wink and just kind of crunch the monitor between his hands and start making for the hole in the window.
You know, breaking the monitor doesn't break the speakers.
See you soon. And he jumps out the window.
Here's hoping you can survive 3-story fall.
Hey.
But I came back.
And the cat came back. the very next
So
day.
you
How many
know,
times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
they had a witty banter with Puppet Master, and they traced him back to a block radius of his transmitting location.
Oh shit.
Or so they think. Only
Go
talking
ahead,
to you,
Mr.
Flea.
Arsenal.
Ah, yes.
By the way,
description.
I just want you to check that power that he has right above quickness. Puppet Master, I mean.
Okay, let me just paw through his power list. Right above quickness. Oh no.
right?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
So, you're looking at Lucius on the ground, right?
Yep, while they're having witty banter, I toss them my fire extinguisher and hop down.
Okay. So,
You okay there, buddy?
Lucius is laying flat on his back, with a bunch of glass all around him. One of his legs is kind of crunchy,
Ooh.
and you can see there's some like blood seeping out from under his helmet where it's whacked his head on the ground. And he seems to be like gesturing towards his boot on his broken ass leg. And he's just like, take off my boot.
Alright, I got it for you, buddy. I'll go ahead and like reach over to the boot and just like slowly pull it off. Try not to like push any broken glass into it or anything.
Yeah. There's what looks like a small metal vial comes out of the boot when you take it out.
Oh, here we go. I'll just go ahead and hand that straight up to him.
He like grabs it with his hand shaking. He like rips off his helmet, unscrews the top, and he takes a big old sip from this.
Well, it's not the first time I've seen you fall this far. It's not even the furthest fall I've ever seen you take. But, that was impressive. I liked that.
I'm out of practice.
And there was
You
modern
and
high
me
modern
both.
high explosives involved too.
Yeah.
And I just, like, go ahead and, like, flop down and take a seat next to him. I just, like, start counting, like, laser scorch marks on my chest. It's hot, but it's not even fire. It's not fair.
Wow. Imagine being immune to fire.
Oh my god. And almost right on cue, Scrap just kind of plummets from the building. From third story, he just falls and lands on his feet.
Crunch.
No, there's no crunch.
Superhero landing.
He is no, he just lands on his feet. Just double,
Okay.
just like
Not
thunk.
just beep.
Firebrand will pull out a 10 out of 10 sign. Just hold it up with one hand.
He'll-
Yeah.
I got that immunity to fall damage, son.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I know the mechanics. I got an immunity to fall damage.
He just kind of like looks back and goes, so when are we going home?
I come flying out a short while later, landing. I'm sorry, Lucius. Are you okay? They hacked the system. I couldn't control it.
Lucius
Hello?
died.
No, what? He like looks over at you. He's got what looks like a bit of blood now mixed with water that's coming out of his mouth.
I'll have to apologize to him when he's a little more coherent. Looking over at Scrap and Firebrand, I traced the signal back. I have a pinpoint source, well, a general source of about a 1 block radius. Could be him, could be a bounce station, but if we move now, there's a chance.
I'll just like look over to Lucius and like give him like a big pat on his shoulder. You're ready for round 2, right?
He like flashes you the okay sign.
That's
And
the Centurion
Extremely,
I know.
he like sticks his Gladius on the ground. He starts to leverage himself up, but surprisingly, it looks like his bent leg is no longer bent the wrong way, and with a crunch, he like twists a little bit, winces, but he's standing.
Oh, sorry to interrupt real quick.
Mm.
Lots of detonations go off inside the building.
Yes.
While you were gone, also, Arsenal locked down the building as all the balls were trying to escape. So they've all self-destructed in very pinpoint locations as they were given the time, because you guys were all talking, and he gave a very long speech back and forth with Scrap.
No big bombs.
If you want to go ahead with Scrap, I'll tell the police what's happened and catch up right behind you.
Yeah, if you need to drop Lucius stuff back off of the base, that's a
Nah,
priority.
he's fine. He's fine. Look at him. He's fine. I just like wipe a little bit of blood off of his face. See, he's fine.
All right. You ready, Scrap?
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
All right, let's go. I pick him up and we head off in the direction that I had determined before.
Okay, so as you approach this area, what exactly does this area look like?
Oh, it's northern. Shit, starts with a P. What was it again? Puret?
Privinity.
Privinity. Let's drag you over to the map.
So close.
Map. So, judging from that, it'd probably be around like here. Oh, let me get rid of the turn order. Yeah. So it would probably be around here.
All right.
So, when you're flying over there,
hmm
you guys have never been to Privinity before, have you?
No, we have not.
No, we
Okay.
haven't intentionally been there.
Who would go
Well,
to
we
Privinity?
drove through once.
Well, one thing that you do notice is, as opposed to a lot of the other ones, a lot of the other districts, there is like no open air anything here. Everything's like covered with either plexiglass or just metal and enclosed. And you can see that there's like this very fine layer of what looks like dust over everything. But
So it's like this place mostly abandoned, or just?
underneath like some of the glass and stuff, you can see people moving around just as bustling as the other places, but there's nothing exposed to open air.
It's a series of tubes.
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna make it more difficult to get into places.
Let me actually drag
Oh.
you down. This is
And
the
I wanted
first
to
time
ask-
you're gonna. This is the last little background I've had. Okay. It's not the Privinity background.
And I guess while we're on our way there, I would have asked Arsenal, kind of did more of yelling at him because I don't have the thing. Like, who is this guy? And who I just insulted? Or, well, I just threatened him severely. But what does he actually want?
Apparently, revenge against me for putting his daughter in jail.
What'd you do?
Haxus Maximus.
Which daughter did you arrest? Did you arrest a lot of daughters?
The hacker chick is what I'm guessing.
Oh, she's still alive?
Yeah.
No.
We didn't.
I mean, I left. I thought you guys just shot her. Like, I would have.
It was closer than I would have liked, but I turned her over to the authorities. Last I saw, she went through processing and was waiting her court date.
All right, that sounds fun. So this is his dad. This is her dad. So we're going to arrest him too. I mean, he's got cords for face. We could probably just, I don't know, rip him out of a wall socket or something.
Well, I'm assuming that the cord thing is just a mask. That he's not. That he's an actual person.
Oh, let's rip him out of the building. It's fine. All right, let's do this. Let's, I don't know, track down a crazy person who tried to blow me up.
Yeah. All right. So, what kind of city block are we at when we get to that location? Is it like office building? Is it residential? Is it? We see him on the street, apparently.
Just drop me.
Well, I'm joking about the map. There's
Superhero landing.
Somebody drew on the map.
No,
A
I
scrap
know.
bomb now.
But the thing is, I still don't weigh anything. I don't explode. I weigh probably close to 150 pounds
I
now.
mean, you
but
weigh at least as
Don't
much as the
explode.
gloves
We
are.
can change that.
And if I throw you, it no longer becomes falling damage. So
would it though? It depends if your throw does more than gravity does.
well, since I only got I only have a 1 strength in the suit, probably not.
Well, then you just carry him to higher up.
Yeah.
Drop a penny from the Empire State Building and go right through someone. Drop a small preteen from orbit. Someone's gonna get hurt.
Probably the team.
Unless that teen has immunity from falling damage.
And there goes
We
Fee
lost
again.
Fui again.
Yeah, I thought that was happening.
Alright, well,
Yep.
okay, you guys. You go over a residential area. As mentioned before, it looks like a mixture of industrial/waste zone.
Okay.
Lots of what look to be older buildings coated in plastic. Like, oh shit, what was that, the District? What was that game where, The Division. You know, The Division post-outbreak? That sort of thing, where buildings are just wrapped up in plastic and everything to keep the infection away from
Keep
people.
the flavor sealed in.
Yeah, like Tupperware. You have Tupperware District. That's where you're at.
And does this building look, from a flyby/circle around, does this building look, I won't say occupied, but busy or more abandoned? I mean, do I see people going in and out? Is it just like look empty on the outside?
No, I mean, flying over this area, you don't see like a lot of people at all. Maybe like a couple of people hunched over in like thick parkas, that sort of thing.
All right. So in that case, I'd probably just land at whatever entrance I can find, and kick a door open.
Sure. The buildings are relatively weak around here, so it doesn't take much effort. Even a normal person could kick a door open. It looks like
Yeah.
they've been putting a lot of effort in to keeping the doors on, let alone not open. Not a lot of effort there. What's your plan after you kick a door open, though?
Well, once I'm inside, start scanning for
Life science?
networks that I can hack into, while we start doing a physical search.
Okay. Perception is a skill in this game, right? Give me
Yes, it
perception
is.
rolls.
Yay! Perception.
Well, I mean, there's always perception, but it's always some games name it different things.
I got
Man,
an
what the fuck is with my rolls today?
Give me an observation roll. Give me a search roll.
I got a goddamn 15 in perception. I got 17.
Okay, you guys start searching the building, and I'm assuming maybe Epic looking for a hackable network, or are you doing that directly
Yeah.
yourself while everyone searches? Okay, Epic's on it.
Letting Epic do that because he's my hacker.
All right, well, you guys physically search the building, and it seems like it's slightly filled with more debris than it is with actual usable stuff. Like there'll be a mat laying on the floor, like a dirty old mat in a corner. There might be a couple of tables and chairs with like fly maggot food sitting on it, like this place is abandoned a long time ago. You do come across what looks to be a server farm.
Okay.
The cold air in this kind of area is conductive to that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And while Epic is searching, Epic does find a wireless transmitter. It seems to be connected to the roof of the building and seems to be wired down to the server farm.
All right. And so obviously the server farm is active.
It
So
is
it's-
powered, yes.
Yeah.
What it's transmitting, hard to tell.
Can I physically get to it?
Yeah, no, I'm saying you physically have found the
Okay.
server farm, and Epic has
Making sure.
found the transmitter that it's transmitting from.
All right. Well, in that case, since I'm physically here, it's easier for me to plug straight into the server farm and let Epic hack through that. So
Yeah, these things got to know when he was last here.
Okay.
He couldn't have had more than a couple minutes to run.
So you physically plug in, you said, yeah?
mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Epic does what?
Hacks in, basically creates a doorway in and tries to start taking over.
Okay. And Epic has a plus 20, right?
Yep. I rolled a 27.
Okay. I didn't even see you rolled. I was going to say not necessary.
Okay.
Alright, Epic hacks in,
mm-hmm.
and you wanted him to do what? One more time for me.
Take control of it so that I can take my time searching through it for information.
Okay. I need Epic to make a willpower
You
roll.
know, make me the only user allowable to use it.
Right,
Also,
sorry, once again, you guys can't hear me when I'm looking at the map. I need Epic to make a willpower save.
oh boy, here we go again.
Well, I just need to know if you pass or fail this, because it depends on this will dictate the
28.
order of actions.
28.
Okay. That means you succeeded in saving, which means Epic determines that the server is currently inhabited by a VI of some sort that is dictating a server meltdown. So, what would you like to do? You can either get the information or try to stop the server meltdown.
I shut down the VI.
Alright. I'm assuming you're hacking it, or what are you doing? Powering down the server? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I hacked
Cyber fight, cyber fight,
Hack the
cyber
VI.
fight.
I'm gonna hack the VI. So you want me to roll a technology roll?
I thought you said before that you had a hacking power itself, or a hacking thing.
I have a control machines power.
Okay, well, I guess the question here then is, you want Epic to do it, or do you want to use
Well, no,
your
excuse
control
me,
machine power to do it?
Let me back up. Epic has a control machine power. Epic has straight up hacking. You know, I get 10 technology, but I also built a literal control machines power. So I could do this to take over like a car or something.
Right.
But the difference is,
Well, let me
it's
face it
kind
to
of-
you this way. Which one would be
Yeah.
better for you to do? And how about we just say, you do that one?
probably the straight up hack.
Alright, let's straight up hack it then.
$34.
Welcome back.
Absolute
What
heck.
the hell's going on with you?
I don't know.
Do I need to hack your network?
Yes.
Alright, to catch you back up again, they've broken into a plastic sheet-covered building. I've used the description of, like, what was the game I just said? The Division.
Division.
Yeah, The Division after New York is, like, quarantined and everything. The buildings are all, like, covered in plastic. They have found a shithole of a residence with nobody inside of it. They found a server farm, which is currently powered, and a wireless transmitter on the roof. He has connected to it and was attacked by a VI inside, who is now trying to melt down the server. And instead of trying to get the information relating to the server meltdown, he has hacked the VI to shut it down, which has currently just happened.
Hey, nice.
Because I figure if I hack the VI, that's going to stop the server shutdown, and I can take my time getting the data.
True.
Or even if it doesn't stop the server shutdown, at least then I don't have to fight the VI when I'm stopping the server shutdown or meltdown.
Yeah. Okay. So now that that's happened, what's your next move?
All right. VI shut down. Bring the server back to safe mode, so to speak, so it's not going to go blow up on me. Isolate the VI so that if it self boots back up again, it can't get into anything. And then start going through the data. Looking for information on this guy, any other places he's hacked into, if he's got information about us. You know, the stuff that's going to take probably a number of hours to do.
Okay.
Actually, I think I could step in once more. There is a large amount of what's the word I'm looking for here? Triangulation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of information on the balls, where they're at, their last code. It seems like this server farm was being operated to control each and every one of those balls, and it contains all the information of their actions leading up to their ultimate demise.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to contain any information other than that. So
So
very quickly you could go through it all without...
Okay, so it's a control rig, basically.
Right.
All right. But I can still
It's also
I
free
can
service.
still go through that data and figure out where these things turned on, so to speak, where they originated from,
Correct.
and that sort of.
That's fair.
And
Yep.
all right, I start digging that data up. I also I let Scrap and Firebrand know what's going on. That found that this was controlling the whatever those little hollow balls were. And if they want to continue searching the rest of the building for anything interesting, I should be safe here.
Well, I can wander around and see if anyone's here, but well, I'll see what I pick up.
Yeah.
I'll just check around the outside, see if there's anything like a basement or something, whatever.
Around
Yeah, I
the
can roll
outside?
another perception if you want to see like if anything else is still around. Oh wow, I'm really perceptive today. Suddenly.
Oh god,
Big
it's oh he's not dead again. Okay, good.
Is he not?
Ooh.
Gotta keep waiting for him to talk now. I don't know.
Hmm?
Oh, there he is.
We're
You're
just
still
making
here.
sure you're alive.
Yes.
It's your show, man.
Hey, I don't know what the hell this building is.
I don't know, man. You made it.
What?
Alright. Well, here's the ultimate question. Are there signs that someone was here recently?
What'd you roll?
22.
No. There are
With a
no signs.
natural.
Yeah, there are no signs that anyone's been here recently. Other than, I guess, the fact that there was food on a table on the inside that was maggoty and flea-ridden, which I guess gives the assumption that maybe in the last week and a half, maybe somebody was here. I don't know what you're reading.
Right.
I don't know what you're counting as recently.
Yeah, that recently would have been like the last hour or something. But this means like, yeah, I'm way off. So I'm probably gonna wander back around to Arsenal and go, he's not here.
Yeah,
Hasn't been for quite some time.
not
I
too
mean, if there's half a
surprised.
sandwich you want, there's one rotting over there in the break room, but
Not too surprised, but I may have a lead to another place to check out.
think he's gonna actually be there? Or do you think he's actually leading us around by the nose?
A little bit of both. This array is to control those little holographic bots, but it logged all of their positional data, where they got instructions on, and so on and so forth. I'm getting enough. I'm gathering enough data now to try and triangulate where they all started from, where they first turned on, where they got their first instructions. See if we
Right.
can find a source. Whether that's his home base or a separate workshop, I don't know.
Well, he did say he was Haximus Maximus's father.
Oh no, he implied that. He said I put his daughter in jail. That's
Yep,
the only
that
that's
sort
the
of
only
makes sense to me.
that's the only tech person I can think of.
Exactly, who else could it be? It's gotta be someone I know. I know everyone.
If we jump to conclusions, that can get us blindsided, right?
Ah, I suppose. But, well, it's still your investigation.
Yeah.
I'm just here
All
to
right.
make sure that nothing catches fire. Unless I do it.
Or that I don't shoot somebody with my own damn missiles.
Oh no, I can handle that. Just don't use the taser.
I upgraded it, by the way.
I'm glad I didn't get a chance to see. Or feel, rather.
Yeah. All right. So, do I get a set of coordinates I can use to try and follow the next breadcrumb trail?
Oh yeah, if you want to break down the entire log, that will take time.
Okay.
What I said before was more that you won't find out a whole lot of information about anything other than that.
Okay, that's fine. And so it'd probably be better just to have Epic initiate a download back to our base and then parse through it on our own time instead of standing here.
Makes sense to me.
carefully scrub to make sure we're not getting any viruses through.
All right.
All right, head back outside. Did Lucius come with us?
Oh yeah, I've dragged him with
Okay.
us.
Is he seeming more coherent now?
Yeah, he's like sitting on the curb.
And I was like, look around. Is there anybody in the immediate area?
There are a couple people shuffling by, but
Yeah, then
there's
never
some
mind. I wouldn't then.
people- Alright.
I was actually gonna open the helmet and so he could see
You don't
my
want to open
fresh.
that helmet in this weather.
Yes, please expose your face.
I kind of crouch down near him as best I can in the suit and it's like, I'm really sorry about that.
He's like, oh, looks up at you. Don't worry about it. I've seen a few people with their minds, addled.
Well, it's similar. Did somebody hack the system? And I've got to work on hardening the system, but I wanted to say I'm sorry. I respect you and I don't want you to think I did it out of spite or whatever.
Think nothing of it.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Let's head back to base so you can rest.
I like the plan.
All right. So I will go ahead and haul him back to base.
Okay.
Scrap, you want to head back to the rock, or is there any place I can drop you off for now?
Scrap just he looks over at the party. He sees Benuzzi's take off with the poor Roman centurion who's currently rebuilding all of his bones from scratch. Well, let's just wait. What time of day is it anyway? I forgot.
It's like late night at this point.
Yeah, we got back late and then did a
that's right,
little
yeah,
talking
immediately
and then got
thing.
sent on a mission.
I've never been a fan of Privinity. Please just let's leave.
All right.
Did you find anything useful?
Got some data to go through. Might be able to find a workshop where those hollow orbs were built and programmed.
Well, make sure to be careful.
Yeah. I definitely got to do some hardening on the system. Anyways, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And I load him up and fly him back, and we fly back to the rock.
Okay. So I think unless we have any, actually no, wait. When you get back to the rock, you actually there's actually a bit of a disturbance as
In the
you
force.
see Dexter rolling what looks like some sort of he's rolling something around in a dolly, and it's got this long nozzle on the end, and it looks like he's walking somewhere very quickly.
What
Like-
you got there, Dexter?
Hi, Dex. Fly by.
Like looks at you and is like, none of you know the danger. I gotta take this into my own hands.
What's going on?
I don't trust that Primus fella.
Well, then you're on the right track.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, but this. He like slaps the thing on the dolly. Is our solution.
Excuse me?
An insane
okay,
man
what
with a vacuum cleaner.
Now, the issue is we don't yet know how to kill him, and we also can't really contain him in a proper way, seeing as he can just outlast whatever we construct. But we're bringing together a few simple devices. He like points at the incredibly complex-looking pile of machinery on this dolly. I've created an anti-gravity field to simply hold him in place.
And then we can build a rocket and launch him back out into space.
My thoughts exactly.
I'm
Just fucking throw out to space.
Of course, there's an even easier thing.
Hmm.
He likes that VR situation it's in. What if we override it and put it in a loop where he can't disengage it himself? And he's stuck.
I mean,
Yes, Arsenal. Let's make more enemies.
like, I prefer my more permanent solution.
Well, no, the permanent solution is building a rocket and launching him into space.
Yes, Hair Doctor. Would you call that your final solution?
God damn it.
Once they go up, I don't care where they come down.
Well, you would if they come back down here.
Sorry, there's an old Filk song, Werner von Braun. You know, talking about him in the German war with the rockets.
It's
and
an old black and
helping the
white
Germans
video. It's very,
Yeah.
it's very ahead of its time.
Okay. But he seems intent on getting him away, as opposed to just locking him in somewhere.
The big thing is, if you do this, how's this going to affect your standing with Task?
Like, I've already discussed it with Carrere. He's given me the green light if I can get some support from the rest of the team, which is what I'm trying to do.
All right, I'll support you on this. I look over at Scrap and Firebrand.
Firebrand like literally flew past and is taking.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot,
Cyprian
Like,
down
what?
to bed.
I forgot about this. So yeah, it's so quick text to you. Emergency meeting at Bay whatever.
Bay whatever is my favorite bay.
Yeah, a few minutes later, like I'll come back after making sure like Lucius is like actually like back in bed.
Yeah.
All right.
Tuck him in.
Thumbnail. Dex doesn't. I told you how Dex doesn't trust Primus and why.
Uh-huh.
Dex has permission to initiate a permanent holding situation on him if he can get our support.
I mean,
I
I was
support him
thinking
in
like
this.
a bunch of concrete, but I guess like this gizmo is good too.
Well, he can't
He
do
did
anything if he can't
high-five
touch
me
anything.
earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did high-five me. I don't know. Seems a little excessively cruel.
Just means he won't be able to touch anything. Is all.
Well, more the permanent imprisonment type thing. I remember the last time one of the gods tried doing that, and well, you know, there's a lot of stories about things breaking out of stuff they never should have gotten out of.
That's why my idea is this is a temporary thing until we build a rocket and launch him back out. Get him off the Earth. Let him go break out some other planet.
I mean, he's been pretty busy down there lately, hasn't he? Pretty quiet.
Well, yes, but how long will that last? Surely he'll find the limits to the system, and then what?
Get bored.
I respect you not wishing to imprison such a creature, but I'm afraid that this is very serious indeed, more serious than you can realize.
Well, I'm not gonna stop you if you're that dedicated about it right now, but I guess, what am I trying to say here? Learn from my experience. It's very likely he'll break out eventually and be someone else's problem.
It's going to be somebody's problem, period. I'd rather it be somebody else's problem. We have enough of our own problems right now.
Still, we went ahead and caught him before. We can do it again.
And look how much damage he did until we caught him. And he
Yeah, we
very
can just go down there and tell him how much fun this thing is.
That's an idea. He is a little gullible when it comes to that kind of stuff.
True.
Scrap, you want to put any input on this?
Scrap is kind of snaps out. He was looking up at the partly cloudy sky. He goes, huh? Yeah, sure. Whatever feels best.
Do you even know what we were talking about?
Something about
Tacos.
rockets.
Imprisoning Primus and then figuring out a solution to at least get rid of him off of this planet.
Oh. Well, that sounds serious.
Yes, that's why I'm asking your opinion.
This guy kind of he rubs his chin with his giant metal gauntlets. I guess it's just all sooty from the fucking. Oh no, it was actual. No, from your explosion. So he'd be a little
Yes.
sooty from that explosion, not from the other one. And he's gonna like puts one finger. He goes, "I abstain," and he's going to walk away.
All right.
We shared
His
a high
choice.
five, man. Come on.
I said
didn't
I
share
abstain.
a
I'm
donut.
voting yes or no. I'm voting nothing.
Which is worse than a no.
Well, you're not here to judge me, are you?
Or am I? Right behind
You
you.
just around the corner.
Oh yeah, sure. Staying right around the corner.
Yeah,
Small tear goes down my cheek.
he just drops out of the vent.
He has a small plate of cookies that she was gonna bring to everybody. Just drops all dramatic.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. Time to bake cookies.
This is what I've always wanted to do with my life: become a baker.
So, are we all in agreement?
Well, we got 1 abstain, 2 for, and it sounds really like Firebrand's against.
If I don't participate and you two go through with this, it's not going to go well. I'm going to have to.
All right.
He's
You
like,
gave me $25.
I gave you a brochure. Does that mean nothing?
all right, so he's gonna like grab hold of the dolly, grab the hose. Like, all right. He's like, all right then. It sounds like we're going to shoot Primus into space, and then it's a freeze frame,
With a water
And
hose?
then-
I'm
and then
confused.
and then to be continued comes up at the bottom left of the screen.
Roundabout starts playing.
Roundabout plays.
I'm just thinking, man. Have you guys not seen the episode of the Spider-Man 90s cartoon where they try to get rid of Venom by shooting him into space?
Yeah, that's exactly the thing I'm hinting at, kind of.
But I've also seen the finale of JoJo Part 2 where they shoot a guy into space.
But we don't have a volcano. Where are we gonna get
But
one?
have you not
The
seen the
nuclear power
episode
plant.
of anything where they try to shoot them into space and the rocket explodes and they just come back?
It's okay.
This
It's
isn't
okay.
Marvel.
We're sending Primus to the Phantom Zone, the place people never get out of except all the times that they do.
You know, this could turn out a lot like World War Hulk as well, where he just gets sent away.
I was
and
just
he's like a
thinking
warlord
that
of a-
instead of Hulk World, it becomes Primus World. He ends up this gladiator thing and rules a planet.
And comes
And
back
it ends up all better
angrier.
for you.
And then eventually he just like stands up and he's like, "I'm bored," and the whole planet
You know,
shudders a
it's
little bit.
it's kind of funny that you're bringing up World War Hulk, because or World Breaker Hulk for that matter, because who among us is most like Iron Man in this scenario?
I know.
Okay, so everybody gets a PowerPoint.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Yeah.
Another point.
Smaller maps, got it.
Yeah, just unfortunate truth of what we're working with.
I think I spent like 2 days, like a full-on 2 days, vision blocking and setting that goddamn thing up.
When he said there were like 5 floors, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be a dungeon crawl. This is gonna be good.
Well, no, I set it up in case, I don't know, you guys landed on the roof and wanted to break your way down, or you guys wanted to go into the car garage and break your way up, or you guys could fly through any window on any floor. I told you I had the whole system security laid out in case you wanted to hack the building from afar at first. I left you guys every possible venue of entry.
And we
Oh,
do the
yeah.
simplest one.
Yeah, well, I assumed. That's
Well,
why...
I
I mean,
will
like,
chuck that up to
Finding
the
him
map.
was the hardest part.
I mean,
But,
that's why I also had Puppet Master a ball, because I expected everything. Because, I mean...
But he's really pulling the strings on us.
Dun, dun, dun. You know, I just mean, hell, if the hostages were real, You left 2 floors of hostages behind.
Oh yeah, that was kind of like the scariest part. It's like, if these are actual hostages, we're totally fucked.
The first thing that clued me in is when that goon said the exact same thing twice, and it's like, okay, something's going on.
Well, the thing that really would have clued you in had the map worked was that a bunch of the hostages looked the same.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been a super clue there. I was
Well, no,
just going based on the
Yeah, like a simple little meta clue.
on the illusion power, which is what the holograph thing is based on. It has an
Yeah.
entire section of I disbelieve being not an available way to prove it's an illusion.
Yeah.
Right, you have to interact or investigate it first.
Right, which is why I was initially trying to say, no, don't have him roll insight. There's no way. Just saying I disbelieve this is real is not a viable reason to roll insight.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Illusions will work exactly once every time, but after that, it's entirely dependent on the person.
Yeah. And
I think the
but
better
that wasn't
version to
looking to disbelieve. It was more like,
Are
I
these
was
people
looking-
acting like they're supposed to?
yes. In other words, were they acting afraid? Were they acting nervous? Were they acting twitchy? Or, or did they
And
look
just,
more like they
found
were?
data not found.
Well, I mean, I put it out there that they were acting like they were told to shut up and stay still, which is effectively how they're programmed to act.
Yeah.
Shut up, stay still. My major clue there was going to be the fact that if you went to a bunch of floors and saw a bunch of people, 2/3, a third of them would look the same.
Well, the only thing is it wouldn't have worked as well, because when I see tokens on the map, even if it's the same image on the tokens, especially if it's if it's a group of people, even using the same image, I assume the people look different.
Right.
Because
Well, that was
no one's
Maybe I
going
should
to
get intercept.
that would have been a first tier clue. Another tier clue would be if each one of the balls you destroyed, a hostage would disappear. That would be the second layer
Wait.
clue.
I got a question.
Mm.
What would your ruling be on using intercept to intercept a readied action to shoot hostages?
Interception. Remind me of that again.
Wait, why are you shooting hostages?
Basically, yeah, interception is where I go, oh, someone's getting hit, I'll take the hit instead, as
Oh,
long as
you
they're
mean
within movement
interpose?
range. Yeah, interpose, there you go.
You could interpose in a ready's action, I believe.
Alright, cool.
'cause
So
it's
that
when-
might be my premier hostage breaking technique.
Oh yeah, the thing that got Kronos killed. Good plan.
Exactly.
Well, there's a difference between taking a bullet as a superhero and then getting crushed by a giant robot, which you already got hit by. Again.
And brought up by, literally being slapped up awake.
Well, again, we're assuming Kronos is dead. He is a multi-dimensional time traveler.
Okay, he is alive in a lot of different places and a lot of different times, but in this time and now, for all we know, he is not alive.
For all you know, the him from the end of time showed up to save your life.
I hate time travel so goddamn much.
Hey, it's not only time travel, it's a comic
Whatever
book
you
time
say,
travel
Dr.
guy.
Song.
Was that a Doctor Who reference?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the other one's name was.
Well, her name was River Song.
River Song, yeah, there you go.
Oh god.
But yeah, I'm just saying. Just saying, he is a time-traveling, multi-dimensional comic book character. I don't think he's ever really dead.
Oh, yeah.
He gave you his epic moment, and then 20 years later, he's going to show up again in the reboot.
It's like, my worlds are going through an infinity crisis and merging together. I had to move to this one to escape.
Look, there's me in a purple outfit.
Just left.
It's like, why is everything you do purple now? Is that just your dimension, or no, you just have bad fashion sense.
It's me, Sex Luthor.
He has a good band.
He does.
He stole 20 cakes, and that's terrible.
Nice.
Alright, yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I think I'm gonna scatter.
Yep.
Good idea. I will
It's the cops!
too.
Run!
And later.
Yep. See you next